Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I vlogged. I know, I say that all the time. It felt so weird right now picking up the camera after what feels like 6 months. I think my last vlog was where I had some copper poisoning and I was off to a wedding, and that was back in April. But I'm trying to get better at this and trying to vlog more often. It's one of my 2023 New Year resolutions, so I thought why not, let's start a little bit early. And so in today's video, I am going to be talking about what I eat in a day. And the idea for this video actually came from one of the videos where I talked about my new skincare routine, and you guys asked me the number of diet changes that I've made, which has shown on my skin. Although right now, not very happy with my skin. As you guys can see, I've not put anything on. I've just come out of the shower a little while ago and just blow dried my hair, that's all. And so we're gonna put some color on my face in a little while. I just came back from Delhi just 3 to 4 days ago after attending a wedding, and the pollution and the dust and everything, it showed on my skin. And obviously the wedding food also shows up on your skin, so that's what's going on. So right now it's past 2 p.m. and I really need to start getting lunch ready because I do have to head out at around 5 p.m. so I don't want to have a late lunch. The day started really slowly and I had a pretty painful morning. I woke up and I got my period, so it was one of those days where it took me hours to get out of bed. Although this vlog was supposed to start with my breakfast smoothie recipe that I really wanted to share with you guys because I do feel like it's made such an impact on my skin and my overall health. And so there have been quite a few changes, I would say, since the beginning of this year as to what do I eat. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this on the vlog before, but earlier this year I was diagnosed with stomach ulcers, some bacterial infection and a hernia, and there was one more thing which I can't recall anymore. But basically I completely messed up my gut system, and so it was a very painful few months of medication, and there was an endoscopy done, and so there was a whole thing about it. And what I realized is that I cannot eat spicy food anymore, and there were just a bunch of things that were not going well with my stomach, and so I had to immediately shift to major life changes. Chandana Manevi, who's the founder of Flex Pilates and also a partner of the Conquer team, and they're a partner. So she is also involved in not just Pilates but also craniosacral therapy, and I do believe that a lot of diseases stem from emotions trapped inside us. And so we were having a conversation about these things once, and I took a few sessions from her related to my stomach ulcers. And during that conversation, she recommended this lifestyle change to me that has been so beneficial for me. And I was told that I have to cut out lactose from my diet, which means no milk, no butter, mayonnaise, all of those things. I can have curd, so it's not a no dairy diet, but it's a no lactose diet rather, which means that you can have paneer but in very limited quantities. At the same time, I was told to cut out like major gluten sources from my diet, so I have not had rotis in months now, although I can have multigrain bread. And so that was some changes that I had to make. Obviously no sugary stuff, no spicy stuff, quinoa and zucchini and garlic, and these are things that are supposed to really help my gut heal. It's working for me because it makes me feel better about myself. I'm not bloated, I'm not getting stomach cramps, my skin has obviously improved drastically. So let's walk you through the recipes that I follow for my gut health. So today we're making some roasted vegetables and some basil chicken. I love using these delicious ready to cook marinades because that's the only recipe I can actually follow pretty well. I'm gonna cut up some zucchini and then I'm gonna quickly cut up some mushrooms as well. So I've cut up all the vegetables that we need for the recipe over here. I've cut up the zucchini, those are mushrooms. This is a mix of broccoli as well as cauliflower, and those are some bell peppers. And now I've taken out this big ass kadai to make the dressings, and I've already put the air fryer to heat up so that we can get started. So it's going to be roasted vegetables as well as some chicken which is marinating right now. So that's just going to take another 5-10 minutes to cook. So this looks like the best place I can put you guys right now to show you what the recipe is. So we start with some olive oil, eyeball it. I'm going to put in a cap of vinegar. You kind of know how much you need to coat all of your vegetables. After that, I'm going to just add in some pepper. I'm going to add in some salt after this, swad anusar. And then comes in my favorite ingredient which I really like. I got some pizza oregano seasoning, And then this thing is really good for gut health, but also amps up the taste drastically. So it's gonna be a splash of some garlic powder. So that's what the dressing looks like currently. I'm just gonna give it a mix. Just mixing this itself makes it smell so good. I wish you guys could smell this. Do try this at home, guys. This is a gluten-free, soy-free, nut-free recipe. Anyone can have it, and it's actually really good for weight loss if you're trying that. I'm not trying to lose weight, but it's just really healthy. So now while the veggies are getting roasted, it's so easy to do this. I love using the air fryer for that reason, and I finally figured out that recipe, which is great. So in the meantime, now let's get ready because I do feel like I'm looking a little bit too pale. And on days like this, when I don't really have to do any filming work, as in not the vlog, but like a YouTube channel, you guys have heard me talk about the brand Mama Earth so many times. So today I want to introduce you to their new collection of lipsticks, which is the Mama Earth Moisture Matte Long Stay Lipsticks. I love the shades. They all look so bright and vibrant. They are so smooth, and the avocado oil and vitamin E in these lipsticks definitely give a hydration boost to your lips. These lipsticks are smudge proof, lightweight, and lock in moisture for 8 hours, and they are highly pigmented as well. So even just one swatch of the lipstick is so pigmented. So this was the shade Citrus Nude. The next shade is Cherry Punch, which is again a favorite of mine. So Cherry Punch is a slightly redder color, and guys, just look at the pigment. This next shade is Berrylicious Magenta. I do love the colors names that they have given in the new collection. And this is such a nice hot pink type of shade. So I've decided to go in with the shade Cherry Punch today, and you can see how that's just one swatch, guys. I think the color looks amazing from at a distance. So guys, if you are also looking for a smash of color with a dollop of care with the avocado oil and the vitamin E, and you want a matte lipstick that stays on, is smudge proof and doesn't feel very drying on your lips, I would definitely recommend this collection for you. And if you want to check out these products, they are available on the Mama Earth app as well as their website, where you can use my code Nikita T2022 to get 20% off. Or you can also check them out on Amazon, Nykaa, Flipkart and Purple. We're back in the kitchen, guys. So I just checked on the vegetables and they were almost done. So I've just kept them for another 5 minutes. Let's get started and make some basil chicken. Yes, there we go. So you can see the veggies have gotten roasted, and I love that crispiness on the broccoli and the cauliflowers. And I just drizzled some lemon juice over this. So I'm going to transfer this whole batch of veggies into some boxes so that I have my meals prepped for the rest of the week as well. The chicken is ready as well, and I always have these with some quinoa. I am a big time buttermilk lover. I mean, tell me guys if you can have buttermilk at any point in the day. So this is what the final bowl looks like, guys. It's a lot of green on green, and I in fact even added some pudina chutney to it. So there's a lot of green going on, but I absolutely love eating in bowls. It does give you a very good idea of the quantity as well. So it's been a while. I had my lunch, caught up on some YouTube, I love that, and I've gotten some work done in the meantime. I had a call with a Concord student. I always do catch up with students after their pageants. They themselves actually loop me in, so that works out perfectly. I had some scripts to write, so I did a bunch of those things. And I also... And for the last few months, I've been working with an NGO called UNI. So I was actually going through the handbook that is given to us. They have such beautiful initiatives being introduced into their programs, where I am a part of the circle that is mentoring children for their career options for when they have to move out of the shelters. So yeah, that was a bunch of stuff that I've gotten done. I've also obviously changed because I am all set to head out and meet my friend, just waiting for the Uber to come in. This is the very simple outfit that I put on. Clearly, I could not give more effort into dolling up. I've not even put on earrings at all, which is something I usually do. And it's getting a little chilly here in November now. So hence this all full length outfit. No heels for me because first day of period, I cannot do that. and we can see it's still smudge proof. It's been a few hours. I think it's easily gonna last 12 hours. Also guys, because I'm not so used to vlogging, or I'm not very consistent with it, I do feel like, what do I really show about my life apart from, say, what I'm eating right now, because those are some dietary changes I've made. But let me know what other things you would want me to talk about or show, because I do live alone, and so I feel like life might not be that interesting for others to watch, because I just get a lot of work done most of the time. And while yes, this vlog is about what I eat in a day, and I only showed you one meal, breakfast will be covered tomorrow, because that did not happen. I'm trying guys, I'm trying. And for dinner, let's see what Sakshi has made. If I was home, I would be eating the exact same thing that I ate in lunch. I actually don't change my meals that often. Are you going to eat any of my uttappams? Yes. Okay. I was like, इसका ही गंदा गंदा मैं खुद ही खा ले वो सही है. वो संचित को try करवाते हैं. But please try mine. And then tell me किसका ज़्यादा अच्छा था. Hey guys, it's the next morning. I did not say bye at the end of the vlog yesterday, and clearly I was at my friend's place, and so we got to talking, and then it was pretty late by the time I came back. So now we're ready to actually show you the breakfast that I missed yesterday. I'm still a little in my morning voice phase, so maybe that's why I sound a little different. So first thing that I do when I wake up is I have soaked almonds last night, so I do that every night, like a fistful of around 10 almonds. Instead of buying the store-bought ready-made, like those Tetra packs of almond milk, you can just blend the soaked almonds with water quickly, and within 5 minutes, basically you just have, within a minute, you have your almond milk. Obviously, I don't care about draining out the fiber so much, because it's fine if I ate a whole almond. So that's gonna be like the base for my smoothie. What I like to do is I already have chopped up ingredients for this smoothie throughout the week. So this is my box of spinach. The first thing I'm gonna put in is the banana itself, and then we add some sweetening agents as well. And it's a really filling smoothie as well. So here's a bunch of chopped up spinach, and because I get it chopped up, I know that I'm also gonna have to finish it, because spinach can get spoiled pretty quickly if you don't use it within the week. I'm always spilling things. Papaya obviously is a very good fruit for to eat first thing in the morning. I've heard it helps in your gut system a lot if you have it, and I hate fruits, guys. I hate fruits. Smoothies are my thing, because I will never eat a banana on its own. There's no way I'm touching papaya on its own. So this is just my disciplined way of making myself consume fruits without being so picky about them. The only fruits that I will eat are like strawberry, orange. I had a pear the other day, which was unusual. Custard apple, but like the regular fruits, I'm not gonna eat them at all. My alarm is still ringing. So yeah, so this kind of fills up the whole blender thing. It's up till here. So it's like a smoothie trifle. The next thing I'm gonna put, which again looks a little weird, is the ghee. Remember, I used to eat ghee like with a spoon, and it was horrible. It was not easy. So I figured out that if I just need to add ghee to my system first thing in the morning, why not just put it in my smoothie? Also basically helps with the... My papaya fell out, but everything else is safe. And now to sweeten the ingredients. So this is my box of jaggery powder, this spoon of jaggery powder. In my household, we actually shifted to jaggery powder from sugar like years ago. So I just happen to have a dabba of it. And I'm also actually sugar intolerant from what I know. Because if I eat sugar, like if I just put it in my milk, or if I eat too many donuts or waffles, something like that, I do get rashes all over my body. So that in a way keeps me away from sugar anyway, because I do not want to be red and itchy. I told you it looks green obviously because of the spinach, and actually it's less green than usual. I think I added a little less spinach today. But yeah, this is gonna be something that fuels me throughout the day. Right, I love morning light, but that was a little too much exposure. So I guess I've walked you guys throughout all 3 meals of what I had. Yesterday I had uttapam like you had seen. Also learned how to make uttapam. I'm still learning the whole chila process thing. Basically I can't make the chila things because the minute something gets bigger than a small pancake, it tends to break and I can't spread it properly. Dosas or something like I just can't do that. But yeah, the uttapam was a success. They were really yummy and also gluten free, so that worked out perfectly. And light dinners are great. This is gonna get consumed very quickly. Now I'm gonna sit here on, this is like one of my favorite parts of my house, like the mudda chair. It has such a Rajasthani feel to it, first of all, and also so it like reminds me a little bit of home. And I love having slow mornings. I'm not such a morning person, so I need my own time to like get into the zone and feel like the world has woken up. And I'm gonna sit here, drink my smoothie, plan the rest of my day. I have so many videos to edit, including this one, so I'm gonna try to get these out ASAP for you guys. I came inside because some construction has started, like you guys can see, and that is one of the worst parts about being a YouTuber, the sounds around you. So I'm gonna wrap up this vlog right now because that sound is really bothering me, and I think this is anyway a long enough vlog. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.